welcome to the Property Show. Everybody is getting into the festive spirit, hoping the Festival of Lights Diwali will shine some light in their lives. But sentiments in the property markets are yet to turn festive. So when it comes to your real estate investments, you need to stay smart until the market doesn't give you enough reason to take risks. My expert co-host and realty rockstar Sameer Jasuja has answers to all your property buying dilemmas. So connect with us over the next 60 minutes on our phone lines. Coming up today on the show, the Housing Ministry draws up reforms to ease taxation and provide financial support for EWS and LIG projects. Also on the show, the cities and investment budgets coming up. Bangalore's growing property markets for affordable homes in 20 lakhs. Where to find budget properties in 30 lakhs in Hyderabad. In the West, the spotlight is on Panvel in Navi Mumbai. A look at best deals in 40 lakhs. Also, MMR's most sought-after city for real estate, Pune, coming up our best projects in 30 lakhs. For luxury home seekers, premium investments in Gurgaon's best-performing areas. From new project launches to what's latest in the corporate pipeline and to new infrastructure projects shaping our cities, get up to speed with the current property news.
Regulator SEBI has barred Realty Major DLF along with its 6 top executives, including Chairman KP Singh, from security markets for 3 years, after finding the company guilty of active and deliberate suppression of material information at the time of its public offer. Those prohibited from the markets, including Singh's son Rajiv Singh and daughter Pia Singh, DLF had raised Rs 9,187 crore through its IPO in 2007. The BMC had told the Apex Court that it may not be possible to regularize buildings in the Kola compound. The BMC said the construction is unauthorized and needs to be vacated and demolished. The Apex Court on October 8 gave Campo Kola residents 2 weeks to file a reply to the BMC's response, which the civic body had submitted just before the court had closed for the Dussehra break. The BMC, which has taken a tough stand against the illegal construction of nearly 100 flats in 6 buildings in the Worli Housing Society, also said that the society was not the owner of the land on which the buildings were constructed. Tata Housing's affordable homes arm, Tata Value Homes, has launched an e-commerce platform for home buying. Under the inaugural offer, home buyers can book a home online for just 30,000 rupees. The offer starts from October 15th. Customers will be able to buy a particular unit at a flat price across Ahmedabad, Bangalore, Mumbai, Pune and Chennai. All 1 BHKs will be priced at around 30 lakhs, 2 BHKs at around 40 lakhs, large 2 BHKs for little over 49 lakhs and 3 BHKs at around 60 lakhs. Tata Value Homes has sold over 1 million square feet or over 700 units, generating over 300 crore rupees in the value and affordable housing segment.
I think the fact that we have been the pioneers in the online space in addition to being the pioneers in the affordable space, I think this is a great medium which is making it convenient for consumers across the world, even in smaller cities, to purchase houses in a different city. I think that having done 700 odd sales in the last year through the online medium, I think that in the next 2 years we would more than double it.
Mahindra Lifespaces launched its second affordable housing project in Boisar, Maharashtra last week. Spread over 14 acres, the Boisar project is being built under the Happinest Affordable Housing vertical of the company. The finished project is expected to have a total of 1,400 units, 1-room kitchen, 1 BHK and 2 BHK apartments ranging from 351 square feet to 695 square feet. Construction on the first phase, totaling 359 units, will start this week and is expected to be completed in a year. The company expects the business to contribute nearly 20 to 25% of its revenues over the next few years.
The intent is to use these 2 pilots to capture all the learnings that we can about the space, to ensure that the space works for us as a viable business model, and then to be able to scale up. In one sense, supporting the cause of the government on housing for all. Can private sector actually make it succeed by providing good quality housing at affordable prices?
Reforms in the housing sector is big on the agenda of the Urban Development and Housing Minister Venkaiah Naidu. The ministry is now working around the clock to put in place a policy framework that would focus on a set of mandatory reforms related to tax laws and finances to achieve the target of housing for all by 2022. Oinitham Oja has exclusive inputs from the Housing Ministry on this. Oinitham, apart from the challenge of actually encouraging the industry to get into EWS and LIG housing, the other challenge is also of providing the financial support to these home seekers and developers. What is the government now planning?
Well, Vasudha, like you rightly pointed out, financing of affordable housing projects has been a long-standing issue, a problem that is just not going away. So this time round, the Housing Ministry is looking at a new set of policies and also looking at tweaking existing policies. So first up, taking a cue from the infrastructure projects, the way the government is looking at building infrastructure, the Housing Ministry too is likely to dig into the funds of companies like Life Insurance Corporation and other insurance funds, pension funds, for long-term stable capital for the housing sector. That is one. Second, they are also looking at making changes to the tax structure. There are certain provisions of the Income Tax Act like 43CA and 50C which results in double taxation of housing assets. Here the government is likely to simplify these provisions and avoid double taxation. Third, rebates are likely on stamp duties and registration charges. It is a state subject and these charges and duties vary from state to state, but the centre is likely to introduce a policy of rebates on these and are likely to also request the states to come out with rebates on these two issues. They are also looking at providing interest-free or cheap land to affordable housing. Also, the fact remains that Venkaiah Naidu, the housing minister, has already talked of an escrow account, which means that excess collections from taxes from construction activities will be put aside in this escrow account and will be later on used for affordable housing. So discussions are on regarding this particular venture as well. And finally, the government is also looking at a viability gap fund which will be similar to what we already have for infrastructure projects. Both the centre and the state governments will pitch in with additional funds and subsidies to make affordable housing a success. Back to you.
All right. Eliminating double taxation, rebates and offering interest-free land, very interesting proactive measures that the government is planning. Onidam, thanks so much for those details. We'll move on to your questions. We have Anuj Goyal first on the show with us. Hi Anuj, what's your question?
Yeah, my question is that there's a developer in the name of India Developer. He's coming up with a project at Bangalore near IT City in the name of The Greens. And he's offering a 2 BHK flat for something around 17,68,000. Okay. So I would like to know about the credibility of this developer and whether it would be a good decision to invest in this particular project in terms of the appreciation of the flat value.
All right, Anuj. The Greens by India Estates, he has a budget of about 22 lakhs. Is it a good project to go for? Fairly new.
Well, the builder is relatively new, as you rightly pointed out, but the progress in the project seems to be going at a decent pace and looks like it's going to be a quality construction project. The good part is it's been funded by Walmark Realty Fund, and so if Realty Fund comes in, the financial closure of the project usually typically happens in a decent way, and the project gets a go-ahead from our side. It's a project that has been approved and it's gated. It's a gated community of about 2,500 units. The project is developed in a phased manner. Phase 1 is being developed with about 1278 odd units, and phase 2 construction is in full swing also, and the possession will be handed over in early 2015. The projects in this vicinity, we've got 2 more recommendations for you. We've got Anekal, Attibel and Chandpura region. All these 3 regions are fitting your requirement with respect to your budget, which is not very high. Inventory overhang in Chandpura region is about 24 months, which is a cause of concern. So is Attibel, but it's below the danger zone or on the danger zone right now. Prices are pretty affordable in these areas, ranging from 2,400 rupees going up to 2,850 for Anekal. Price appreciation for Anekal has been good, that's why we've been recommending this. It's been about 12% on an annualized basis, and Attibel and Chandpura has been about 8%. The other 2 projects that you can consider are Shubha by Janadhar Housing. This is at 2,400 rupees a square foot, available with the developer. This is a land area of about 11.5 acres. Typically, Bangalore doesn't have such huge land parcels to develop projects on. Public transport, connectivity to Electronic City, Whitefield and Sarjapur and central Bangalore is decent. Then we have Sipani Bliss. This is at 2250. This is coming up in 8.5 acres of land. This is off Hosur main road, located in a good place. Connectivity to Electronic City, Whitefield, Sarjapur is there, and the developer is into both luxury and affordable segment, and the construction is decent.
Okay, so Anuj, we're giving you a go-ahead for Greens Phase 1 by India Estates. Fairly a new developer with about 3 projects in its kitty, but doing some good work. So this project on Anikal gets the go-ahead. Also recommending 2 projects, one in Atibel and one in Chandpura. There is Shubha by Janadar Housing and Sipani Bliss by Sipani Properties. Next, Umesh has a question for us. Hi Umesh, go ahead.
Hi, this is Umesh. I have I searched for a property in Hyderabad for around like 2 to 3 BHK, maybe around 1400 to 1500 square feet. Mostly near Lanco Hills, Manikonda. Somewhere near Manikonda and the High-Tech City corridor. So could you suggest me some property? I had seen the Jain Carlton Creek, which is in Khajaguda, that is near High-Tech City. So is it a good deal to go ahead with this property, or can I have some other better options?
Okay, so Umesh is looking at Jain Carlton Creek in Khajaguda, and alternatively he could like a property in Manikonda, Hyderabad.
Well, this project is a good project that he selected, although it's slightly expensive with 3745 rupees a square foot, higher than the weighted average price of the market, which is at 3450. This market is appreciated by about 6% on an annualized basis. This project is a little delayed as well, but at the same time the project's location is very good, and there are good amenities with respect to this project, and it's being done on a large parcel of land of about 13.65 acres, although the number of units are also 1664. We've got some more recommendations from you for you which are much lower in price points, but just to let you know that the inventory overhang in this market is now safe, is 16 odd months, and the total supply is 4,000 units. The other 2 projects that you can consider are Capital Green. This is by Land India Developers. This is available with the developer, built on a very small parcel of land of 1.3 acres, but there are only about 75 odd apartments. The project is approved by all the top banks, and there are 3 blocks, and 2 blocks are ready to move in already. So execution risk is just not there. Shri Hema Durga Siv Hills BRC Infra. This is located close to the landmark project of Lanco Hills. The major and popular residential destination is in this part of the city. The project is also approved by HDMA, and currently 1 block is ready, with another block to be ready in March 2015.
Alright, Samir, looking at the price trend for Manikonda, I know the market was under a lot of stress because of the political uncertainty. Now that things are sorted out, so we have data till first half of this year. When do we see the next big growth curve on this chart?
Well, sales I'm told are still a little slow in Hyderabad. So I think one will have to wait for the next 1 year, for sales to really pick up and appreciation to start showing a big momentum.
And to also see what the new governments are doing. Alright, so Umesh, that's a yes to your project, Jain's Carlton Creek by Jain Housing in Manikonda. The project is, however, seeing some delays, but it's in a good location with all good amenities. So just ensure that your builder buy agreement has those essential clauses which talk about the timeline and the penalty. Also giving you 2 more recommendations in Manikonda. This market is going to do well on the price front. There's Capital Greens by Land India Developers and Shri Hema Durga SIV Hills by BRC Infra. Raj Kumar has a question also. Hi Raj, go ahead.
I'm looking for a flat, 2 BHK flat in Hyderabad, nearing Manikonda or High-Tech City area actually. So my budget is actually 25 to 30 lakhs, and the area what I'm looking for is that is 1000 SFT.
All right.
If it is nearby, like High-Tech City is 5 to 7 kilometer also, it is okay for me. There is no issue.
Okay, so he wants something close to the high-tech city, the employment hub of Hyderabad, the IT hub. Samir, what do you suggest? Which projects should he go for?
Well, given the budget, projects in the nearby vicinity to high-tech city will be difficult within a 5-kilometer radius. So we have to move a little bit further. And the micro market that we've shortlisted that will match the budget criteria, which is going to be about 10 to 12 kilometers from high-tech city, is Miapur. So we are going to recommend 3 options, and you can negotiate with the developer for the prices, and the price points are very favorable, keeping your budget in mind. The weighted average price in the market is 3,000, and we've got projects at a lower price point even than that. Inventory overhang is also safe at 16 months, and the project price appreciation is about 20% for this micro market over 2.5 years, or 7.8% on an annualized basis. Meda Heights is the first recommendation by Anuhar Homes. This project is a total of 89 odd units with G+5 story. Excellent ventilation from all sides with respect to this project. That's the USP. And amenities of swimming pool on a roof, top floor, roof garden facilities, gym and health club are all there. The project will be completed by 2015. Sapphire by Lakshmi Infratech. This is a project of 78 units. Project is within 1 kilometer from Miapur Metro Raj Terminal. And USP of this project is there are no common walls among the apartment. And lastly, we have Eco Valley by Sirja Builders and Developers. This project is approved by HMDA, and the total units of this project are 120 odd units, and it's surrounded by parks, temples and greenery, this project, and housing loans is available from all the top banks.
Alright, so those were the recommended projects. Raj, your budget is falling short of something very close to high-tech city. So we're giving you Miapur and projects in about 10 to 12 kilometers vicinity. Miapur, the biggest driver is the metro project which is coming up here. Let's recap the projects for you. Meda Heights by Anuhar Homes, Sapphire by Lakshmi Infratech, and Eco Valley by Srija Builders and Developers. With that, we'll take a small break. Coming up is our legal expert of the week. We'll discuss the legal remedies if you discover discrepancies in your built-up flat and the sanction layout. Also, more micro markets to come up. Should you invest in budget homes near Panvel, and what are your options?